Okay, so this video is to help students primarily going into grade 12 for this upcoming year, but really you can get started on this one whenever. Student Transcripts is a service provided by the government through their BCeID platform that allows students to share their marks and transcripts with post-secondary institutions. It's actually part of a bigger thing. BCeID is for all sorts of government services, so you can like learn to adult while you do this, I suppose. Note that it says you need to have a basic BCeID, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. I'm going to share these notes after, and I'm just going to slide them over to my second screen for now, and I'll take us through this. I'll pause at a couple spots for the personal information fields, but don't worry, I'll make sure everyone gets all the information. So just to begin, you can see I've Googled BCeID, because let's be honest, nobody can type .ca these days, we're all too lazy. And I've loaded up the webpage. You'll see there are the three types. They are totally separate from one another, so like for other adulting stuff I have one of these already, but for today I'm going to be setting up a basic BCeID. This is the page that it generates, and you can see I'm going to fill out some information. I will come back right after clicking that I'm not a robot, just to avoid sharing confidential information. Okay, so I've returned after filling it out. I sneakily hid part of my page here. Just to hide that information, but one thing to note, make sure you include the symbol. It feels much like the MyEd logins. Make sure you write it down. It's not going to make you change it the way MyEd does, but you do have to have capital letter and symbol and all that jazz. Okay, so we're going to go continue to service directory, and I'm going to just bring the whole page back up here. As you can see, we've got quite a few things here, and this basic BCeID is pretty extensive. I'm not expecting anyone to be adopting children through here, but it's the kind of stuff that is included. So I've typed in transcript in the search, and you can see that student transcripts with the basic, it is available, check mark. I like it. All right. So I'm going to click this, and you can see it pops up. BCeID, former student transcripts, current and former students, to register for your student transcripts. Click the subscribe now button. So I'm going to hit subscribe now, and it's going to bring me to this page, and you can see I am logged in as me. So making that account first is crucial. Again, I'm going to have to fill out a bunch of information. This is going to verify that I say I am who I say I am. Note that it does require your personal education number. If you should be able to find this on your transcript or a report card. It should be on the top. Yeah, it should be on either of those. If you're stuck, you can ask your school counselor, and it'll pop up. So I'm going to just again pause the video so you're not watching this part, the confidential information. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, I've got the confirmation page here. It's telling me I'm going to get an email from these guys, and I've got 24 hours to activate it. Over in my Gmail, you see I've got an email for the BCeID, and I've also got one for the student transcripts. I'm going to activate the student transcripts by going into the email and clicking the line. Of course, as they always do, they have that, like, if it doesn't work, click this link. Let's try the first one. It's doing its thing. There we go. Confirmation successful. We're going to be redirected in 5 seconds here. Just going to wait that out. And boom, here we are. So I'm going to log in with my credentials and be right back. Okay, I've logged in now, and it brings you to this page, which is very common with a lot of government things. It just tells you the last few times you've logged in, so you can see that. You can turn it off if you want to. I find it helpful. Makes you know if someone's ever gotten into your account, because you'll see a date and time you wouldn't recognize. So here we go. We're going to hit continue, and hopefully this is going to bring us to the home page. And bada bing, bada boom, here it is. So this is all of the information from the home page that students are going to be using. So a couple key things that you want to know. One, you can view your transcript at any time, just for my own privacy and the honest truth that I don't think I tried hard enough in high school. I'm going to not go through it. What to know when you do click this is that you're only going to see courses that you have completed and passed, and that is your best mark. So if you didn't pass a course, it's not on there. If you took a course twice, only the best mark is on there. If you're currently taking a course not yet finished, it won't be there. So you're going to be in grade 12 and you're going to click on this and you're going to say, oh my god, I don't have English 12 or CLC or something. That's normal. It's only going to show things you've completed. You shouldn't worry about that. The big thing that gets used a lot here, and you can adjust your account information, but the big thing that gets used right here is this stuff right here. So you can send or order your transcript. You can download it at any time you want. View your post-secondary institution choices. This is the big one. So this is what allows you to give permission. You can see I've got no records here right now, but this is what allows you to give permission to post-secondaries to see your marks. And so that's something you can do. As you can see here, I'll get a little COVID thing. I can consent, and I can also download a PDF, or I can get it mailed to an institution. Where I click here, this is the thing I need. So I'm going to send your transcript, and I'm going to click send transcript, and I'm going to choose which institutions. The list is gigantic.